Hello and welcome guys to another WOR stream. Hope everyone is doing well, and today we're just going to be doing some iRacing. So we've got my camera is not quite set up, I'll sort that in a second. We've got a Barcelona race in 1 hour, so we're going to do some practice for that, then do the Barcelona race, and then we have about a 30-minute break which we'll do some practice, and then we have a Laguna Seca race, and then we will do whatever race we have, or that'll be the end of the stream. Unfortunately, just before the stream I managed to knock over my camera, so I just need to try and set that up again. That seems okay for the wheel, maybe a little bit more to there. How is everyone doing in the chat today? And I think if I tilt this down a little bit more, and just need to turn down the brightness because it's extremely bright at the moment. That's a bit better, I think. Excellent. I think that's a bit better, and the game audio is also capturing. I'm just going to do turn off this TV. And just let me know guys in the chat if the stream is okay and all the audio levels and things like that are all right. Excellent. I'll just double check on my side monitor if I can find the stream. Check the camera angle, looks alright. Yeah, that looks okay. Just need to sort this wheel camera, make that look a bit better. And we should be good. I think it's just some of my camera settings, because this camera used to do the pedal cams. So I think I've probably adjusted it so it's a bit brighter, but I need to just turn it down so it's not so bright where the screens are. So we've got 1 hour guys, and then we'll have our first race. So we're just going to do some practice. I've done a grand total of about 6 laps in this car, and as you can see I may have or may not have spun a few times because I have 22 incident points already. But this, I would say this is a very nice car to drive. I really like how much downforce it has, because we've been driving like the Formula V and the Formula 1600. Jumping into this feels like driving an LMP car after a GT3 car. It's quite an insane difference. We're just running the default setup at the moment. One of my teammates I think had a setup that he was going to send to me, so we'll be able to try that in a bit. It's just trying not to lock up this car, and also I need to experiment a bit with the track limits, because the track limits on iRacing at Barcelona are very different to ACC's track limits at Barcelona. Oh, that was a bit too late for the turn in there. We've also got Laguna Seca coming up tonight as well, so that should be quite good. Can we survive T1? It's doubtful. There's no gameplay. Oh, give me a second. Is there a problem with the stream? Sure, it did this to me the other day. Let me try this. Oh, there is no gameplay. The screen capture's frozen. My apologies. Deactivate, reactivate. There we go. Apologies about that. Whilst we're doing that, I think I might just change my camera settings on this camera. Maybe if I just did properties, configure video. That's maybe a little bit better. Not sure. Let me know if that's alright, guys. And let me just plug that back in. Hopefully that's the gameplay working now. I think it's when I launch iRacing, it sometimes freezes the screen capture. But hopefully that's it working now. And yes, so I think this is an open setup series, but we were just running the default setup at the moment. I have a cone stuck in my wheel. Oh, I can't get it out. No, it's stuck. There we go. It's working now, should have done this again. We will see if we can get the hang of this F4 car. It does feel very nice to drive with this downforce. The gearing you have to take with this car is very similar to GT3 here. It's very easy to lock up with this car. This is going to be a very slow lap because I stopped on the straight. Oh, that was nice. Nope, no, understeered. Turned in too early there.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gains.
Last lap I turned in a bit too late. Just tried a bit of a different line there and completely messed it up. Oh, that feels a lot better. The amount of grip this has with the default setup is insane. A little bit of a lock up on the inside wheel there. You can just see it stop spinning on the side monitor. wasn't off track, really? Okay, gotta watch the entry to turn 1. Can't go as wide as I thought you could. Bit of a lock up there on the entry. Not ideal. Just need to experiment with the track limits on the exit of that right-hander. Again, was just a little bit of a lock-up. Well, that felt a decent lap.
New fastest lap for you.
Don't think it was that quick though. Oh, again, that was an off track. Really got to watch the track limits here. Especially on the entry to T1, because I'm going way too far over to the left. See, there you can use a lot of the track and go over the white line, so I just need to find where the track limits are. Better to find them in the practice session and not the race. So we do not want to be losing safety rating. Oh, I should be in second there. I tried to carry a bit too much speed there. I assume with this being an open setup, it will have... I can adjust the fuel, because I'm sure I'm running very high fuel. Because that said I've got 10 laps remaining, which means I might need to actually change how much fuel I have for the race. Oh, a bit too wide there. That was nice. Again, some time gained. Not an off track there, so that line was alright. I think I could still take a bit more speed through there. That was a bit better there. Missed the apex there of the first part of this chicane. That's annoying. And then messed up the exit because of that. Just gotta watch my line through there a bit. And we've still got another 15 minutes until we can sign up for the race. So I should really be in like the 45s, I think. Oh, that was a big lock up there. Again. I think what I'm going to do is see if I can lower the fuel to quali spec, because I seem to be running a massive amount of fuel. And unfortunately we don't have a setup either. Oh wow. You can adjust a lot on the setup. Chassis. You can run a decent amount of adjustments in the setup. And where's the fuel? Am I being completely blind? I thought that there would be something to adjust the fuel, but I can't see anything. Must be automatic. Okay, let's go out on track again. So yeah, I'm going to guess that we're probably going to need to be in the 45s to be competitive. So let's see what kind of time we can find. I think we'll do this run, then we will leave the server, sign up to the session, and then we'll jump back into practice. But I don't want to forget to sign up, because that's exactly the type of thing that I would do, is forget to sign up. Oh, that was a big lockup. It'd be good if on iRacing you could sign up in advance a bit more, because you can only sign up like half an hour before the race, whereas it would be quite handy if you could sign up like 1 or 2 hours in advance, so you could sign up like before you started the stream, and then don't have to remember to sign up or anything. Or if you've got races that end just as another one starts, don't have to worry about leaving the server really quickly or anything. Same time, it is handy because you don't forget that you signed up as well, because it kind of works the other way, that you can very easily forget you've signed up for the next race and then not show up. I really need to adjust my line through that final chicane, because I keep automatically using that curb on the exit, but you can't use it on the Formula car without losing the lap time. So I just need to adjust my driving there. Bit of a lock up there, not ideal. slow through the chicane, through the hairpin, sorry. Didn't get any time there. Tires are still getting up to temperature, I guess. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, turned in too early that time. I need to get an overlay for iRacing. For tyre temps and fuel and things like that. Because I've got one for ACC that I can customise, which I really like. So I need to get one for iRacing as well. Oops.
You're going the wrong way.
That's embarrassing. Don't think the tyres were quite up to temperature yet.
You got a slow car on the right. Go left.
A little bit of time gained. Messed up my entry there. Lost a 10th, I think. Oh, come on, Cody. I think we'll get some new tyres. I need to find out if I can adjust anything with the setup. Maybe if I leave the brake bias. I'd quite like to... Is the camber at maximum? Yes. Spring rate. Might soften the rear spring rate. Yes, let's try this. Why did that not work? For save as Barcelona. Apply. Right height is too low. Okay. Why? But I can't adjust the rear right height. That doesn't make any sense. Can adjust the rear wing angle. All right. I see. Slightly different setups to ACC, so something I just need to get used to. Let's try that. That feels better. Even on the outlap, that feels significantly better. I think I might change the brake bias as well, because I seem to be locking up a lot on the slow speed corners. Oh, look at that.
Car 5, just set the fastest lap. 46.702.
Let's try 55.5 brake bias. See if the locking is any better. Oh, that rotation is a lot better with those setup adjustments. Okay. Up on the delta, let's go. Oh, too much curb, that's going to be an invalid lap, unfortunately. Yeah, and that messed up my line for turn 3. Why am I spinning there? It's the second time I've done that. I must be doing something wrong with my input. Am I braking and turning at the same time? Or is that my brake bias? Let's try 60%. See if that's any better. Rotation definitely feels better with those setup adjustments. Just want to fix the braking a little bit. Still looking up just as badly. It's the same corners I'm locking up in. Could just be my braking input, but I'm not sure if it's my brake bias. No, can't do that flat. It's worth a try.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty. Left side. Clear on the left. You cut the course, you've got to slow down and give up that time.
Okay, hopefully if we put it back to the original brake bias, I can just control the braking. I thought it might just be the braking bias, but try this. We'll do this lap save this setup, and then we'll go sign up for the next session, and then we'll jump back in practice. Pain. Oh, it's annoying this was invalid. This was actually decent. Probably a decent lap time, I think. Oh, I take that back.
Car 5, just set the fastest lap. 45.661.
Messed it up on the braking. Right. Let's try signing up for the next one. It starts at 10 PM, which is the one that I was going to sign up for. Europe South. Eh? Did I just buy a track to do a series I can't do? Or am I doing something stupid? Do I have to withdraw from that session? How do you like iRacing? I really like it, to be honest. Ah, there we go. We can register. Thank goodness. It's better than I thought it was going to be. I would say I quite like how many cars and tracks there is every day. Like how many different series, no matter your license, you can do. I think that's quite nice. So yeah, I would definitely recommend iRacing to anyone that is interested in it. Just it's a bit more expensive than like ACC, but when you compare it to like karting, iRacing isn't that expensive. Favorite car so far? Probably the F4, to be honest. I quite like it. But yeah, like £15 for a track seems quite expensive compared to like ACC, but like karting, it cost me like 15 quid per 10 minutes of practice in a car. So actually 15 quid for a track that I only have to pay once isn't actually that expensive. But it did seem expensive before I kind of looked at it in comparison to karting. What's everyone else's favourite cars on iRacing? Like I say, so far I would say my favourite would be the Formula 4 car, by far. What about everyone else? Hopefully, when we launch iRacing this time, we don't have any issues. with iracing showing. Night lighting. Track photos. Oh, I like this. Track photos. That's quite smart. Oh, of course, you've got the. Is it the IRX? If I had the round wheel, I would probably do some of the rally stuff, but I don't currently have a round wheel. Right, so let's see. Does that actually display iRacing? It does. Fantastic. Right. So let's. My setups. New. Barcelona. Open. So let's try. The front roll bar, down one click. The front spring rate, increase by one click. And then, I'm not sure, does anyone in the chat know what the tire pressure should be for Formula 4? Because I'm not actually sure. And I might adjust the wing. Keep it as is, perfect. I'm just going to add one click of failed. What do you mean failed? The camber is too low. So you can't use any I'm going to assume you can't use any sort of. How is it now too low? I don't understand. I only changed rules. Does that mean I have to put my front wing down by one click? No, that still doesn't work. What? My front right height is incorrect. Oh. Okay, but the camber's too low now. But if I put 0 camber, it's still too low. I don't understand what's too low. How can it be too low? I don't understand this. Why? So this is not like ACC. You can't get away with any setup stuff, I'm going to assume. I don't understand though how the camber can be too low when I haven't adjusted the camber. How can I make the camber not too low? I don't understand. If I change the caster, no. I'm really confused how the camber can be too low. If I adjust the right height, I don't understand that at all. Right, let's reset this. So my setups, no. Open my setup. So that's failed because the right height's too low in the rear. So if I increase the rear right height, right, that's fine. So if I then decrease the front roll bar by one click and increase the front wing by one click, and press apply, it's fine. And then if I increase the front spring rate, it's too low. So if I decrease the front spring rate, how can the front spring rate being one click higher or stiffer make the camber too low? I'm really confused by this setup. Okay, well, let's just try this. I'm going to have to really learn the setups. Are all cars like that GSM? Or is it just the FIA cars that you have to adjust? There's rules in the setup for adjusting things. All cars, alright. Well, I guess that's better because on on ACC you can basically do whatever you want, and that's where a lot of the exploits come in. It's actually better to have the setup rules, because I would assume that that would mean there's a lot less exploits in the setups. Almost do that full throttle on the outlap, so I would assume with hot tires that I can now do that full throttle. Does seem to have the highest rear wing as the default setup, so I'm not sure if we can maybe lower that but increase the rear stiffness. Let's try this and just see what it feels like. Okay, that feels quite nice through there. On the outlap it was a bit slidey through here. Now the tyres are up to temperature. It felt very good there. Hardly had to put any steering input in. Oh, this is nice. Hardly any steering input to get it to turn now. This is nice. Oh, much better. Can I take this full throttle without invalidation now? Yes, look at that, much better. Okay, slow lap to begin with, but it definitely felt a lot better, so I think we can push the car a bit more now that we've got that extra rotation. Oh yes, look at that, that feels so much better. Look at the rotation. Just a few setup adjustments. A bit slow through there, lost a little bit of time. Oh no no no! Oh, I did the same thing. Oh, I've done that like 3 times. Pain. These look like fun to drive. It is a lot of fun to drive these cars actually. Especially after driving like the 1600. It feels so nice. So am I just too aggressive on the throttle there? Or is there a setup issue? Because what part of Scotland are you from? So basically you have Dundee and you have Aberdeen, and I'm halfway between. So I'm like on the border of Aberdeenshire and Angus. I'm like right on the border. Right, am I too aggressive on... No, I'm coming off the brakes too quickly, that's what I am. Look, it's unsettling when I come off the brakes. Yeah, I'm not trail braking enough. That's a problem. Okay, that's good to know. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't setup related, but that is completely my braking. So what I will do is I will save this setup. And then I would like to try damper compression. I'm going to try that one click and then toe in on the front, which usually be minus. Toe out. Just going to leave that with the compression up one click and then I think I might decrease that front roll bar by one click and then increase the wing. Let's try this. How close? How close? I don't know. Let me check. I'm curious now. Google Maps. William Wallace's hometown. Monument and birthplace. I am about 2.5 hours away from his birthplace. Yeah. Did you know Braveheart was actually filmed in Ireland? I didn't know, but I'm not surprised, to be honest, because there's a lot of like places in both Scotland and Ireland that are fantastic for filming movies, just because of the scenery and everything. Although it rains most of the time, so your actors have to be okay with being soaked whilst filming, because it basically rains 24/7. Right, if this feels good, I'll save this. We'll jump into the race. It's not going to be a perfect setup, but it feels a lot better than the default. Oops. I need to watch that corner on the cold tires because he does not like it at all. Just let this guy by, because he's on the lap. So yeah, just got to watch those cold tires. Wonder how effective the slipstream is with these cars. Usually with the open wheelers it's really effective on the slipstream. It's not as effective as I thought it would be.
Right, clear.
Oh dear. I completely missed my braking marker. Couldn't see it at all.
They say you cut the cord. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain.
Right, let's see what kind of lap times we can do. I think we'll do another like 2 laps and then we'll have to join the server. Oh, sorry mate. That was my bad. Misjudged the braking. Didn't expect to catch him so much on that braking zone. The rear feels a bit too stiff, I would say. The rear is kind of wanting to snap. I'm going to try and maybe soften those dampers on the rear because it wants to spin on the high speed corners. Or maybe I can increase the rear ride height, I don't know. But maybe give me a bit more grip.
Left side.
Oh, sorry.
Clear on the
My
left.
bad. I took off his wing. I think he was trying to set up the next lap.
Your front wing is damaged.
Yeah, that was my bad. And I can't get out the car. There we go. Yeah, that was my bad. Completely my bad. Right, let's try. Put the damper. Down and maybe put too low. Let's try that. Save as Barcelona 2. Done. Quit. There we go. Save. Okay. How long have we got left? Oh, practice session. So what kind of time should I be aiming for? So it's a 45 I should be aiming for. I was doing 46, so I think that session we had a 46.3 potential. So I need to find almost a second. Let's try and see if we can join yet. I can't even see the one I'm registered for. I thought it would be at the top. Okay, 3 minutes. Then we can join. Fantastic. Have a look at this circuit. Time attack. F4 Esport Danish Championship qualifying. Sponsored. Overall results. This looks interesting. Man, they have been grinding 180 laps. Oh, this guy's done 34 laps and he's a 10th off competition. What's this actually for? 2024 FIA Esports Danish Championship. I wonder if this is in Danish only, or if this is open to anyone, because that looks quite cool. Got some touring cars as well. Sorry, NASCARs I meant. I think I would try the iRacing IRX series. It looks quite good, but I'm going to wait till I have a round wheel, because I don't really fancy trying to do that with a Formula style wheel. I feel like that could go very, very wrong and be very, very painful if I got one of the drifts wrong. Register. For some reason I had unregistered when I withdrawed from the practice session. It's weird. Okay. 20 drivers registered. Did honestly expect there to be more. The GR Cup seems very, very popular. There's a race every hour as well. What's the schedule like for that? I wonder. Yeah, there's a few free tracks. I don't mind buying tracks if I buy the correct ones. If I buy ones that I can then use when I get the next license, I'm happy to buy tracks. I just am being conscious of not buying tracks that I'm going to use for 1 week and not use again. Trying to think ahead of ones that I can use in other series as well. So when we do this one, that should finish just before we can register for this one, if my calculation is correct. There's so many Formula 4s. Where's the one I was just looking at? Have I lost it already? Yeah, 9:34. Perfect. So I should be able to join the session now. Excellent. Oh no. Oh. iRacing just crashed. Please tell me I can still register for that race, otherwise that's going to be a pain if that's kicked me out of the registration. Oh, you can still join. Amazing. Amazing. There we go. I don't know what happened there. Strength of field 1800. That's quite good. We've got a lot of very high ranked drivers. 4K I rating with 3.1 safety rating. So this should be very competitive by the looks of things. So I'm really gonna have to put in a good quality lap. Lewis purchase. You do get some awesome names when you do series like this. Some of them you can tell it's just a fake name, but some of them are actually quite cool. Tools. Right, here we go. So we've got 20 drivers. That's quite nice. Should be quite a good session. And we've got a big variation in pace, it looks like, because we've got Division 1 drivers and then we've got myself in Rookie Series. So I'm most likely going to get absolutely destroyed. Two laps of quali, race 20 minutes, and garage, my setups, open, done. Is that actually applied that? Oh yeah. Cool. Okay, let's qualify now. So we have 2 laps to qualify. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I forgot to lower the rear springs. Hopefully the tires get up to temperature fast enough. Just try and not get too many off tracks in the practice session, because that obviously goes against our safety rating as well. We really need safety rating. Man.
You cut the course, you've got to slow down and give up that time.
It's so snappy on the high speed corners. The rear's way too stiff. We'll adjust that at the end of this. Just soften the rear springs. Or the rear dampers, I think it was, that we stiffened up. Because it was fine before I stiffened the rear damper. Right, we've got 2 laps.
Okay, here comes your first timed lap.
let's just get the first one valid, get the tires up to temperature, and then we can push on the second one. Yeah, see, that's just the rear's wanting to slide out. Struggling a bit with it through there.
One more lap.
Okay, we're gonna really need to push here. Oh, I've binned it. Got no confidence in the rear of the car, unfortunately. Can't seem to get out of the car for some reason. Why can't I escape? Why am I stuck in the car? Keyboard's working. There we go. So I already lowered that. Maybe if I soften... I can't soften the rear bar. I didn't adjust anything. I want to lower the rear right height. Thinking... decrease the front roll bar maybe. Kind of want to decrease the rear wing because I feel like it's almost got too much rear grip. Oh, I have to grid. No time to test the setup. There's nothing to adjust fuel, so I assume it is done automatically, otherwise we're running out of fuel.
The estimated strength of field is 1,830.
Okay.
Let's take opportunities.
Right. This is going to be interesting because I'm starting right at the back of the grid with that terrible quality performance. And hopefully this setup is a bit better. Just going to take it cautious into turn 1 because I think I've only got one car behind me. So if everyone dies into turn 1, I don't really want to be collected. Did someone forget to grid? Seems to be taking a while. Yeah, no heroics into turn 1. We need safety rating, not position.
Green, green, green.
Bit too much wheel spin.
Car right. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Still wants to slide, but feels better than it did in quali.
Car on your left. Stay on the right.
Okay, 3
Clear.
positions already, let's go.
There's an incident ahead.
Oh
You've got
dear.
a slow car on the right. Go left.
I'm going to assume that he binned it on the throttle or shifted into the wrong gear. 2 free positions, so 5 positions up so far. This guy's got a bad exit, might be close enough. Nowhere close enough. Someone binned it by themselves.
Left side.
Gonna rejoin.
Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Still got the position. Just lost a little bit of time out of that final chicane. I think we might have to defend into turn 1 with this slipstream that he's got. Definitely.
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear.
behind us there battling, so we can focus on the car in front. Just made a little bit of a mistake there. Good first couple laps though. We just need to push and find some pace. I'm not very happy with this setup at all though. The rear is really unpredictable. But yeah, JSM, this is a good start though. But I think I messed up something with the setup because it should not be that unstable. Mistake from the car in front. That will cost them a bit of time. I think that's cost them a lot of time actually though. Because you mess up turn 1, you kind of lose time through turn 2 and 3. Because you have to get the line right for all 3 of the corners.
Car in P4, just set the fastest lap, 45.241.
Oh wow.
New fastest lap for you.
I am miles off the pace. Doing well. Just trying to find the pace really with these cars. Because a Formula car is not a car that I usually drive, but I really enjoy driving them. But I need to find the pace with them. I think a lot of it is in the braking for me. Try and not lock up the inside tyre when I'm braking. That seems to be my most common mistake, is locking up under braking. They're so nice to drive, the Formula cars though. Even the 1600, they're still actually quite good fun. Just over pushed there a bit. Oh, crash in front.
Slow car ahead. You're gaining on the car in front.
I'm going to assume he's broken wheel.
1.5 seconds. Go left.
Yeah, Martin, some coaching with the braking would be fantastic. Thank you. Okay, so I think that puts us P10, unless that was a back marker that was going slow there. If that was for position, then that will be P10. Which from like second last on the grid isn't too bad.
P1, just set the fastest lap. 45.058.
Okay, we need to find some pace though.
That was your fastest lap of the session. You're in the
Yeah,
top 10.
I find it really, what's the word? Not easy, but easier than ACC to be consistent on iRacing. I don't know why, but I just find that I can be a lot more consistent on iRacing than ACC. but my overall pace here is too slow. A big part of it will be the setup, because this setup is awful, but a big chunk of it is just my driving, especially the braking. That's where I'm losing a lot of the time. Whoa! What happened there?
Left side, clear.
Did I get tagged? Or did I lose it on the throttle? That was weird. Either I was on the curb when I accelerated.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 4.5 seconds.
That was really weird. It felt like I got pushed around from the rear, but I didn't get a contact thing. Unless I just binned it by myself. I'll need to look at the replay, because that felt like someone hit me from behind. The way the car spun. But I could have just binned it by myself, I don't know. That's a shame. We were actually... I've made up quite a few positions there. Should gain some safety rating, just might need to... might lose a bit of I rating, I think. I need to see the replay of that though, because that felt really weird. It felt like I got pushed from behind, but I didn't get a contact. At least P14, so we only lost 4 positions. Could have been a lot worse.
Look for opportunities.
I'm a bit far back to look for an opportunity. The 4 cars that were behind me, though, before I spun, do seem to be fairly close together, so they may start battling, which would be good for us.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 44.952.
Too much curb there. So can't use the curb for rotation. Thought I might be able to use the curb a bit, but it didn't work.
Just set the fastest lap. 44.877.
only got 7 minutes left. I think we'll
New
just
fastest lap for you.
have to wait and see if anyone makes any mistakes. I think we'll struggle to catch on pace. That was slow there. Surprised that was an off track. That's annoying. Was quite a bit up on the delta there as well.
New fastest lap for you.
Fortunately invalid. Still gained quite a bit on the car in front, which was good. Oh, I got an off track on the entry to turn 1 again. I did that in qualifying. As an ACC you can go quite far over to the left on the entry. I can't do that on iRacing, I need to remember that. This looks to be a slower lap than the last one. Push too hard there. Oh, he binned it by himself.
Car on the right.
Oh, look at that. 2 free positions.
Go right.
Oh. I thought he was going to take us out there. Oh, he did. That was a car contact. I'm surprised that that didn't break something on the car. What a rejoin. I mean, he just drove straight into the racing line.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Okay, we've got 2 laps left, I think. So he won't catch the car in front unless he spins by himself. Looks like P10 has dropped back a bit. He's maybe made a mistake somewhere. Okay, I think this should be the final lap now.
White flag this time.
Final lap. Yeah, P10's dropped back quite a bit now. Just maybe made a mistake somewhere. Oh, a little bit of snap on the entry.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 44.603.
No. Thought that was going to be an off track in the final sector. Good job, thank you. Annoying we had that contact. We need to look at the replay. I don't think I could have really done anything to avoid it.
There's the flag. It's over. Okay, we'll get him next time.
That sounds like a Ferrari engineer. Yeah, that wasn't ideal. Let me have a look at the replay of lap 9. Where did I spin? So I would like to know is where I spun, because I spun by myself and I don't know which lap it was. Was it before or after this point? I've maybe gone past it. This is maybe... Will this get where the rejoin was, maybe? I must have spun before this. scenic available. Cody Cosford. We have scenic. I don't understand. If I... there we go. Chase. So I think... that too. I think I spun near the opening. Okay. That was qualifying. Oh, let's go have a look in the replay folder. It obviously isn't working. I've obviously broken it somehow. I think we will have lost safety rating because that was a not great race. No, we gained some safety rating. We did lose irating, which I'm not surprised about considering how far down the order we finished, but I'm not too worried, to be honest, because I had that spin. So where's the American F4 series? There we go. Register for Laguna. And let's have a look at the replay of me spinning by myself. Let's have a look. I just need to find a lap where I spun, and then I'd also like to see what happened to the car in front of me. Right, let's have a look. So if I skip into the race, and let's find out where, first of all, I spun by myself. I want to know how I did that, because that was a rather stupid spin. Right. Not sure exactly what lap it was. I just know I had 4 cars behind me, and then they all weren't behind me. It's a stupid spin as well, but I want to see if I just spun by myself or if I got tagged, because it felt like someone hit me from the rear, but I don't think I got hit from the rear. Did I just bin it myself? I must have done, surely. Let's see this. Oh yeah, just binned it by myself. I think I just came off the brakes far too quick. So I locked up on entry, came off the brakes and went onto the throttle. And then as I put the power down in the car, the wheels just spun. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to put the power down and the wheel was turned too much. So then I want to try looking for the lap where two guys spun in front of me, because I'm not sure what they did or if they just spun by themselves. It looked like they both just made a mistake one after the other. It almost looked like one made the mistake and then the other one almost did the identical thing. Well, I just want to see how I got a contact, because it didn't feel like he hit me, but I got a contact warning. So let's have a look at this. So we have the car in front of me who spins by himself. Just got on the gravel and binned it, held the brakes to save it, lost the position, and then I got hit by someone. Are you joking? That's 4 incident points. Look at this. This was 4 incident points. Right? First of all, this is a terrible rejoin, but look at this. That is 4 incident points. I'm also extremely close from getting completely taken out by this guy. He just loses it on the brakes and then just accelerates onto the racing line. And the guy behind as well almost gets taken out. Does he hit the brakes? How did he avoid that one? Oh, he just had to go to the left. Yeah, that was not a very clever rejoin, I have to say. Right, let's go series list. Now, a lot more people signed up for this one than the other one. So, we've got the race in 14 minutes. Let's do some practice. And let me see if I can sort this. When I Okay, so that should be the chat notifications working. I just checked and they weren't working for some reason and I have no idea why. But that should be them on now. They had turned themselves, the chat alerts had turned off by itself somehow. I hadn't saved when I pressed turn it on. Oh dear, looks like a few drivers are struggling with corkscrew. Might need to build a setup for this one, I don't know. Don't exactly have a lot of time. But I'm not sure the default setup's going to be. Feels very stable but very slow. Almost feels too stable. Oh! Gotta watch that. The gravel is very severe with this car. That's going to be fun in the race. I like how the track looks dirty, because it's so much gravel and stuff. It actually looks like there's little bits of gravel on the on the road, which looks realistic. Got to watch the rear, both through the left-hander before corkscrew and there. Could have just been my driving, but definitely felt like I had very little grip on the rear. .21.7 is the fastest in the practice server. We're at 25.9. A little bit of time to find. Turned in a little bit too early there. Oh, come on. Ow. Got nothing in the rear.
Team, right here.
thing. It's really annoying. I can't stiffen the front spring. It's for the max. Alright. Can I use that much caster? I can. Excellent. And I want to try this. Just a few adjustments. We don't have a lot of time. We've got like 9 minutes, but see if that's any better.
Car right, clear. Right side, clear.
That feels a lot better just on the outlap. It feels more responsive, but at the same time more stable. It's more predictable. So it's got a little bit more rotation, but at the same time you can predict where it's going to rotate, and it doesn't. The rear doesn't snap so much there, which is nice. Now this final sector, that's where I was having a lot of rear sliding earlier. Let's see, this is only the outlap, so the tires will be cold. Oh, yep, tires are cold. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall! Yeah, but cold tires. It'd be good if I could adjust the diff in this car. I think the diff adjustment would help.
You got a slow car on the left. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Feels so much better with those setup adjustments.
on the left. Go right.
That feels significantly better than the default.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Whoa! Too aggressive on the throttle there, Cody. What I would like to do is save as lag v1. Maybe one click.
They're showing us the black flag. They caught us speeding on pit roads. We have a stop and go penalty.
Oops. I forgot to activate my pit limiter there.
Come in for the black flag or you'll be disqualified.
Join the race server. That was I'm not sure if that was cold tires that made me spin there or if that was just my throttle input. Right, where's the America one? Right, so registered for that. Should be ready shortly, excellent. So I should be able to join the server soon. Join more sim. And it crashed again. Why? I do not understand why it's crashed twice today when I've pressed join. Oh wow, goodness sake. Strength of field is like 2000 and I've got, there's like a 4K iRating, 4K, 4K. Yeah, I'm gonna get destroyed with the amount of practice I've done. 5K. That looks like Jonathan Clifford, but his brother. Track photos. That's a good photo to just show the elevation change. What I would say about iRacing though, in comparison to ACC, is it shows the elevation changes a lot better than ACC does. Right, so let's go out and quali, see what we can do. We've got quite a few people in this one, 22 I think. So we're going to see if we can get a good quali lap. If not, this is going to be carnage. Yeah. It's going to very, very quickly become carnage. Seems very hot track conditions. Right, 10 seconds, and we can jump on for qualifying. So we've got a back fag and quali, probably cut pit exit. Right, let's see if we can get a good quali this time. Laguna is very much send it or be slow. No in between. Certainly on ACC anyway, you're kind of on the limit of spinning out the entire lap. Because if you get the gravel wrong, you're instantly spinning. Right. See what we can do here. It feels stable like the default did, but a lot more rotation, which is nice. And as I said earlier, a lot more predictable with those set of adjustments. Right, let's try this.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your third timed lap.
Oh, invalid.
One more lap.
No! Oh, you're joking me. pushed it. Not sure if the tires weren't up to temperature or if I just got on the power too aggressively. Soften the rear roll bar down one click. Oh well, that's annoying. We will have to do the same as Barcelona, make up some positions in the race. Not really sure how high we would have been able to qualify anyway. Just play the replay as we wait for this. 3 minutes left of quali. Oh, this was lap 2. This was lap 1. It's a shame this was invalid, but I don't think it was a fantastic lap. Here I locked up the inside wheel, I think. It's a shame we can't actually watch any of the fast guys in quali. It'd be good if we could actually watch someone else driving. So it looks like 21 is the pace by the Division 1 drivers. So we need 21s. To get into the top 10 it looks like 23s will do. Yeah, we're going to need to make up some positions in this race. Only 40 seconds and then we can get on. Who else is still to drive? Ah. 8 seconds, I'm not sure how they're going to finish the lap with that much time left. Right. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can make up some positions in the race.
The estimated SOF is 2020.
quite a good
It's
strength of
competitive
field.
out there. Head down, stay sharp.
So hopefully we can make up some positions and gain some I-rating. Starting right at the back of the grid, which is good because we can avoid some of the incidents on that one. Last race we were able to avoid them all and gained some safety rating. But I lost most of it with the off track, so let's see what we can do here. Can't remember how long this race is. I assume it's 20 minutes. Let's see what we can do here. I think there's one or two drivers still to grid up. Thank you for the follow, Average Sharpie. Oh, someone pressed grid and then somehow, did he disconnect there? Or did he... Oh, he's back. We'll see what we can do. I binned quali, so hopefully we can get a good race. I'm trying to focus on safety rating, but I also don't want to lose I rating at the same time. Oh yeah, he's disconnected or something, it looks like. See if we can get a good start.
Green, green, green.
Too much wheel spin at the start there.
Right side. Clear. Car right. Still there. Clear. Left side. Keep to the right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Okay, 2 positions.
Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
3. And a free one there, 4 positions. Opening lap, let's go. Okay, that was a good start. Made up a good few positions there.
There's an incident behind.
Surprised no one in front of us died on lap 1. It was only that guy that went wide at Corkscrew. Surprisingly clean lap 1 for Laguna. Usually see a crash into turn 1. A lock up there, and an off track is annoying. No! Ah! Don't know. Ah, that's annoying. Again, same thing I did in qualifying. I thought with that setup adjustment it would be alright, but I think I need to shift into 3rd gear there. Don't have the rear grip in 4th. Too
You
much
got a
speed.
slow car on the left. Go right. There's an incident ahead.
It's weird because it can handle this one in 4th fine. So I don't know why it can't handle the second last corner. I always seem to lose it on the exit. Victory position.
There's an incident behind.
Let's try to catch these two guys. Quite a long race, still 15 minutes to
New
go.
fastest lap for you. Car stopped on the right.
It said car stopped on the right, so I wonder if there was another car stopped, or if he just managed to get across to the left before we got there. This could end in tears.
There's an incident
Yep,
ahead.
I knew
Go
it.
right.
Knew it would end in tears. It did not take long.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 21.49. Car right. Clear on the right.
Don't know why the blue car was so slow out there.
New fastest lap for you.
Right, let's push, push, push.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Just had to watch there. Thankfully, wasn't a severe contact, just a little tap. If you get your rear wing taken off on the track like this, you're basically done. It would not be fun trying to drive Laguna without a rear wing in these cars. That could have been nasty.
There's an incident behind. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 8.3 seconds.
I think we probably lost to the car in front though in that little, with that little slide, unfortunately.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 21.303.
That was an off track,
There's an incident
unfortunately.
behind.
Seems to be carnage behind. That's like the third time I've been told there's an incident behind, but nothing in front. seem to have actually gained quite a bit on the car in front now, from 8 to 5 seconds. Wonder if he's had a problem.
There's an incident behind.
Another incident behind. Oh, that's another off track. How do I keep getting off tracks there? I'm not sure if it's at the top of the corkscrew or the bottom. Keep getting off track. Oh, I think he may have spun.
It's going well. Keep at it.
Or did he just have a really big lockup? Because I saw a lot of tire smoke. Not sure what that was. Someone binned it, but they've kept going. Not sure if it was the guy in front of me or if it was someone else. Judging.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 2.8 seconds. Left side. You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty. Clear.
He's only an off track. That was weird. I think that was braking on the curb on the right. Just spun the car. Did not expect that at all. Thought I would be able to use that curb actually. Did not expect it to throw the car to the left. Come on, Cody. Gotta watch because the guys behind are catching.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 3.5 seconds.
Right, we've lost a lot of time that lap. So we really need to push now. Gonna have to defend from these two guys. 6.5 minutes. This looks like this is going to be a three-way battle soon. Okay, we've got 5 minutes to go. Let's see if we can keep these two behind. There goes a mistake. Definitely seems to gain the most time on me in Sector 1.
Cast off the heads, cast off the heads. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.1 seconds. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.3 seconds. Right side, clear.
Let's go, 2 positions. By the speed they were going, I assume they had some suspension damage from their incident. So going to have to defend from this driver behind me.
Car right. Stay on the left, clear on the right. The leader is running 21.441.
Need to continue to pull away. Definitely we seem to pull away in that. What?
You cut the course, you've got to slow down and give up that time.
What was that?
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 2.1 seconds.
Did I go full brake pressure? What did I do there? I must have gone full brake pressure when I turned in. It's so annoying. It's like the 4 instant points as well that I got as well. That's even more annoying. We were defending decently as well up to that point. Can't believe I just binned it on the brakes. Don't think I touched the curb either, so I must have just went full brake pressure or something. Gonna have to defend, I think, into turn 1.
Car right. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
Okay, is this the final lap, or do we have one more after this? I'm not sure. I assume we have one lap after this.
Left side, clear on the left. have about 5 laps of fuel left. White flag, 1 more lap to go. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear. Car right. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left.
Just got the final 2 sectors. Let's see if we can hold it together.
Right side. Stay on the left. Keep to the left. Clear. Car on your left. Car stop on the left. Keep to the right. There's the flag. It's over.
That was a good one.
Bring it back to the pits. We're going.
I need to look at the replay though of my spin because that was annoying. I know I did something stupid. Wasn't that? Not sure which lap it was. It was annoying because it was just a silly spin as well. But I want to know what I actually did, if I just held the brakes on or if I went full brake pressure or if I turned whilst braking. Because I kind of messed up the entire race. Both of those spins. Now I think I've gone past the first one. I think this... No, this is the first one. So let's see what happens. What? Braking, hit 100%, start releasing the brake. It's like after I come off the curb, it just starts to spin. I use that curb on the right and it just spins me. So where was the other one? So we had a really nice battle, but then I spun. And I want to know if I did the same thing, if it was on the curb, or if I did something else. It was just after I gained those 2 free positions. Yeah, here. Right? Let's see what I did here. What did I do? Was it the steering input or the braking? No, what? I don't hit 100%. I just spin. Is it just the curb? Is it because I'm braking whilst on the curb and then off the curb? Oh man, that is annoying. I don't understand that at all. I don't understand how it's spun like that. It shouldn't spin surely whilst you're on the curb. Am I steering maybe? Is it because I put a little bit of left turning? Oh, that is annoying. It could just be my steering input. That's so annoying. Stupid little mistake. Did we gain safety rating? We did. We lost 1 I rating, but we did gain safety rating, so that's good. With some actual practice and things, then we should be able to gain a lot more, because the pace was just nowhere there. But yeah, that was fun. I liked the driving the F4. So over the coming weeks, be able to try some different tracks, and yeah, it should be good. I mean, we've got I'm sure that we drove that track the other day. So yeah, that should be good. Be able to do some more racing with the F4 and actually get some proper pace with it. That would be good. Yeah, the fixed series as well. Maybe do the fixed series because then I don't have to worry about the setup. But yeah, I think that's it for tonight, guys. And let's just check that PC is working. Excellent. Right, so that is it for tonight, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We will be back streaming on Sunday afternoon. I'm not exactly sure what time, but we've got a 6-hour charity race at Bransac, so we'll be streaming that. And we'll also be doing a stream next week as well, which will be announced on the Instagram page. So make sure you follow World of Racing HQ on Instagram so you can get notifications for that. But as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed,